Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the Super27, and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. I'm going to try to rush this out and have this uploaded today. It might be a little bit later than normal, as you can see, as of right now, it is 2:34, and obviously my videos go up at 5:30, so this one's a little bit late. I'm sorry, I've just been very busy, a little bit more so than normal, and yeah, but this is the brand new burst mode that dropped for the Dokkan Fest BROLY event. I actually found it really interesting that both brand new Dokkan events actually had burst modes, and that's pretty fun. And so, like, if you haven't gotten the character yet, this is a great way to grind up medals for them. So, we only have to get 6,000 points here, which shouldn't be too difficult. I don't remember this being challenging. These are the sliders that I will be using for the challenge here to get to 6,000. I'm going to go a little bit slower than I usually do that way, because I feel like usually I kind of speed through this a little too fast, and it might be a little too hard to, like, really take notice of it. But, I do enjoy burst mode. Hopefully this won't be a super long one, so I can get this uploaded, again, at my usual time, but if it is a little bit later, I mean, it is what it is. The strategy with burst mode, obviously, you want to try to land on as many key tiles as humanly possible. So we have a path over here, which is just flooded with key. So this is perfect for us. I think if we do the 4-drop, yep, hopefully this will be a random key, but more likely than not. Oh, 3 key for Kid Trunks. That's awesome. All right, perfect. Wait, is that Kid Trunks on Kamehameha? He has to be, because I'm using the Kamehameha team. Okay, interesting. So we have some very powerful units at our disposal here. I guess I can keep Trunks on the rotation because Trunks actually, I forget what he does. He gives support to Kamehameha, but I think that's only in slot 1. Again, I understand, like, my knowledge on this game is very wide, but if you ask me the specifics of what a lot of kits do, I don't know if I can tell you. Like, I know Trunks has 70% damage reduction in slot 2, 50% in slot 1. He has no damage reduction, I think, in slot 3. But he gets the guaranteed additional super in slot 3, so that's kind of like the trade-off. You get extra defense, but you lose your damage reduction. We're actually doing good damage. Because if you looked at my sliders, I only gave him, like, the minimal amount of HP, the minimal amount of damage reduction. So this really shouldn't be too bad. But again, we do have, like, some big, strong units at our disposal here. Unfortunately, we did not get an additional super with 23rd World Tournament Goku. Did God Goku create orbs? He didn't. That's bizarre, to say the least. Also, can I just say, there have been a lot of units that have come out within, like, the last year alone that have, like, really tried to give God Goku much more relevance, than he probably should have. Because he's one of these characters, like, at this point, God Goku, he's just fine. You know, he can't do damage. I mean, he can do damage, but you know what I mean. Not, like, good damage, not competitive damage. And he can't tank for anything. But there are so many teams and units that can just flood the field with physical orbs or rainbow orbs. Like 9th anniversary Gogeta Blue. He changes he rainbow orb changes at the start of every single turn, but he does not change physical orbs. So if you're running him and God Goku on the same lineup, obviously, you know, God Goku, he creates physical orbs, and then Gogeta will create rainbow orbs. So it's very easy to give both of them their required amount of orbs. This unit, it just creates physical orbs at the start of turn, so does God Goku. So, even though there's a little bit of conflict with them because they both create type orbs, that I would much rather give these guys 24 key, that way they're giving their support, and they have all that extra damage reduction, you could still theoretically, like, run God Goku. Like, he's one of these units who's probably been, like, retroactively the most buffed throughout the year. With just all of these major releases. Although I don't really see a lot of people talking about God Goku too much anymore. Because I remember last year there were so many debates between God Goku and 23rd World Tournament Goku, and who was better for this event, who had the better leader skill, I just feel like it was very competitive between the two of them. Yeah, I think he's going to get an additional right here as well if we don't finish off. Yeah, no, we are blitzing through this. This is going to take us no time at all. Because we one-faced both fights, right? Oh, this guy locks? I don't even remember him doing that. We actually did get the orb changing, though, from God Goku, which is actually pretty nice here, although unfortunately I can't give it to him, but he does still have type advantage, so again, it's burst mode. He only has like an extra 50% attack or something like that. I made him very weak. Usually, I don't think I've ever done a run in burst mode where I've done every single possible slider. That could maybe be fun. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Being like, making burst mode actually as difficult as possible to see if I would be able to beat it? Because we have some pretty powerful teams, because this wants us to use either Fused Fighter or Kamehameha. I mean, Kamehameha is insane right now. I don't even have the brand new Gohan, but if I had Gohan, like, I would just be able to pop the family Kamehameha pretty early on. I mean, turn 3 at the bare minimum, because I don't think he would do damage, but maybe he would do damage if all the sliders were active. I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to say that it's an impossibility. This has an AoE and a dual lock. Okay. Interesting, interesting. A lot of weird gimmicks. I don't remember this. Did I even make a video on the original Dokkan event? I don't think I did, because I used to make videos for the Dokkan events. But I'm kind of, right now, my mindset when it comes to content is I want to make more so good content, quality content that I think you guys would enjoy, as opposed to just flooding with uploads. Like, you know what I mean? Because back in the day, when I used to do like 2-3 uploads a day or whatever, I would make content on literally every single thing that happened. So like story modes, burst modes, Dokkan events, growth events. If it was new, I would make a content of it or a video on it. That way there would be like some sort of documentation that it actually happened. So potentially someone later down the road, if they wanted to learn about an older event or if they were new to the game, I had everything. But I don't really think that is like the best, you know what I mean? Because sometimes things are a little bit boring, you know, just doing a Dokkan event where I'm just talking for like 5 minutes. It's not the most entertaining, and it's not really like informative either. Like, you can only say so many things during like a brand new normal Dokkan event. You're like, oh yeah, I'm really excited to use this character, but there are plenty of times where I do a Dokkan event in the missions and I don't even have the character in my box. Did UI Goku get hit by every attack that turn? What is this fraud doing? What is their active skill? Is that what gives them the guaranteed dodge turn? Does it give them attack or anything? I mean, we might as well pop it. I don't really see a reason not to. Key was a little bit unfortunate here, but we are getting the unit super, and that is super nice. Because that gives, what, 2 turn 30% offensive and defensive support? Alright, this is type disadvantage, but again, only a little bit stronger, and we have 50% damage reduction. I think we're fine here. Damn! I mean, we're fine, but that was still a little bit higher than what I would have thought. Yeah, this Trunks obviously isn't a slot 1 unit. I'm also finding it a little bit interesting that this Broly, it seems that he locks slot 1 and 3 guaranteed, but, I mean, at that point, you might as well just restrict all 3 slots. Yes, 17.5. These guys are insane. Okay. I've talked about this a few times. I haven't used this unit, like, extensively, so I don't know for sure. And this may be a hot take, but, like, are they better than MUI? Like, because they are essentially around the same level of dodging, but they do way more damage. They have better 2-turn support than what AGL MUI is able to offer. They don't have, like, a team protection mechanic necessarily, because they don't have a revive like MUI does, but Am I crazy for thinking that these guys potentially are like a top 5 unit in the game that Goten and Trunks easy A? I mean, I might be a little bit crazy, but like I can see the argument. But there we go. That was the challenge run right there. So really quick, I'm gonna fast forward this. I will build a what do you call it? A fused fighter team, and again, I'll just fast forward it that way you guys can see it, and we will be right back to wrap up the video. And just like that, there we go. Very, very simple to do. Again, this was a very easy burst mode. I kind of want them to do another burst mode for, like, the legendary Goku event. Something that could be a little bit more challenging, especially with, like, all the extra sliders. But, man, this is why I love burst mode. You get the coins. I mean, this is probably going to be giving us exclusive things for Kamehameha, which is one of the best categories right now, probably. Like, I don't know if I would say Kamehameha is better than superhero, but I mean, there's an argument, because a lot of really good superhero units are Kamehameha units, so, I mean, it's possible. Alright, sorry for, like, a weird abrupt cut. I received a phone call. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I got a phone call anyway, so that's the first time that's ever happened. That's a little bit weird. But plenty of meat items, which is always really good. Burst mode coins, so that you're able to get all these really powerful exclusive skill orbs. I mean, they're not the most powerful, but you can get 5 dodge, crit, or additional. I think you can also get, like, the stat buffing ones as well, which is good, and then 9 stones, which is pretty huge. So, Only for like, what? That was maybe 20 minutes total. Able to get 9 stones and potentially a lot of really good skill orbs and free Zinni. Again, I love burst mode. That's really good. That's really good. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the Super27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming PNG YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from y'all. But that's going to be all. What was my... But that's going to be all for this time, guys. So, as always, I've been the Super27, and I am signing off.